All right. Welcome in. I'm Brian Edwards of MajorWager.com. And let's knock out a college football video. A lot going on. Hat tip to, hey, go Tigers. And Coach O and Joe, the Louisiana legend Burrow. Just incredible. And that was such easy money the other night. And I did it all. Team total first half over. First half, Tigers. I did a bunch of adjusted lines. Even for the first half, I even hit that one at like plus 165. It was I've just been off to an outstanding 2020, which was needed. As I've said, I had a horrible football season, but I am killing it here the last 3 weeks. And LSU, woo, them boys hooked me up. Joe Burrow, I mean, the season he had, the only one season runs, and I'm not saying these guys I'm going to compare him to, and Burrow had a good junior year last year, but he didn't get to Baton Rouge until the beginning of August or very end of July of 18. So, I mean, he only had like 4 weeks to learn the playbook, get to know his teammates before they smashed Miami at Jerry World. But this one season that he had, I mean, 3 players and seasons they had come to mind that, is very debatable. Very debatable. But that LSU offense that we watched this year, and they did break, what was it, FSU in 13's record of most points scored all time, although, they played more games than the 96 Gators and Danny Werfel, and that was one of the years and players I was thinking of who could, who you could compare Burrow's 2019 to, was Danny Werfel in 96. And I'm not trying to go all Gators on you here, but I mean, it's just facts. I mean, 08 Tebow, and 2010 Cam Newton at Auburn. In 3 of those instances, Burrow, Cam, and Werfel, in those specific seasons, they won the Natty and the Heisman. Tebow won the Heisman in 07. He won Natties in 06, 08, albeit in 06 in a backup role to Chris Leak, but he played a lot. In fact, I know he had a touchdown run and a touchdown pass against Ohio State in that 41-14 demolition on the FIs. Ooh, I love picking on those boys. All right, so since our last video, home run hire by John Cohen and Mississippi State Mike Leach. Why in the hell Missouri and Arkansas didn't do that, as I suggested on multiple videos in early December? Why they didn't do it? No clue. But Leach to Hail State, Stark Vegas, home run hire, Lane against Leach, 2020 Egg Bowl and beyond. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great job by him. You can check out my article on MajorWager.com. This was such a no-brainer hire. As I said 6 days before it was made in my article, the morning Joe Moorhead was fired. And by the way, Moorhead, at least according to Brett McMurphy, will be the next offensive coordinator at Oregon. Wazzu got he's not Leach, but I love this hire. Washington State goes and gets Hawaii's Nick Rolovich. Very much, I am very much a fan of that hire. Outstanding. And according to Ross Dellinger of SI, and by the way, Dellinger's just been doing amazing work. He's from, actually, I'm not sure if he's from Mississippi or Louisiana, but he went to LSU. He was beat writer for LSU for a long time. I think he actually might be from Mississippi, but right there on the border of Louisiana. And he's done great work on LSU's run to the title. I haven't even had a chance to read his Joe Brady article, and if in case you missed it, Joe Brady, the day after the title game, which was yesterday, and I'm coming to you on Wednesday, January 15th, about 1:45 p.m. Eastern. So Joe Brady is off to be the OC with the Carolina Panthers under Matt Rule. And Dellinger reports that a name to keep an eye on for the Hawaii gig is LSU DC Dave Aranda, who might be in play at Baylor as well. And Pete Thamel of Yahoo reported last night that Justin Fuente of Virginia Tech will be interviewed by Baylor today. If I'm Virginia Tech, I don't like that at all. At all. They've been paying him good money. It's a lateral move to me. Maybe he's just trying to play them to get more money out of Virginia Tech, which I wouldn't like. I just, if I'm a Hokie, man, I do not like that at all. All right. All right, we got some fresh content on Major Wager today. Luke Kuechly retiring, great decision. Him and Jordan Reed, my Gator for the Redskins. Those are like the two guys that I have just felt, man, they need to retire. If they have another concussion, how awful that would be. They both had way too many, and I know it's tough for him at age 28. But Kuechly retired. And I hate to switch sports on you, but just letting you know the fresh content we have on Major Wager today. All 4 potential matchups in the Super Bowl. There are lines for them at the Westgate. Did a story on it. Check them out. Our Blake Von Hagen did a story on the future odds at Caesars for college football next year. And I will go over those now. I'm going with the ones Jeff Sherman tweeted. Jeff Sherman under Jay Cornegie at the Westgate Superbook in Las Vegas. Clemson, 9-4 favorite. So what's that? Plus 225. Ohio State 3-1. Alabama 6-1. Georgia 8-1. LSU 8-1. Florida 14-1, which puts my Gators at 6th in Vegas odds rankings at least. Oklahoma 20-1, Oregon 25-1, Notre Dame 30-1, Penn State 30-1, Texas A&M 30-1, Auburn 30-1, Texas 40-1, Michigan 40-1, Wisconsin 60-1, Utah, give me 2, 100-1, and Minnesota 100-1. Felipe Franks, Whole Hog Sports reporting he will visit Arkansas this week. And a visit with Leach and Hail State could be in line next. He visited Kansas last month, and of course he was a verbal commit to LSU when Les Miles was still there before the Swamp Donk McElwain changed his mind. Okay, Heisman odds are out. You can check those from my bookie, a story I did a few days ago on Major Wager. Trev, Sunshine Daydreams is the chalk there. Okay, Memphis, very good defensive coordinator hire. Mike McIntyre at Ole Miss last year and former Pac-12 Coach of the Year at Colorado just a handful of years back. Oh my gosh. I know it's an FCS school. Well, they're in the Mizzou Valley, obviously in hoops, but FCS for football. Missouri State. They hired BP this morning. Bobby Petrino. And what makes this story even wilder is that before they hired Petrino this morning, there were reports that they were going to hire Art Briles instead. So I don't know who the AD is there, nor do I care, nor am I about to take the time to look up his name. What's going on in your mind, buddy? I mean, I guess you're wanting to make a splash, but come on, man. BP or Art Briles? Get ready for a brutal ending to Petrino's tenure. think about the endings of his tenures of late. Louisville, this last one, loses control of the team, 2-10. Louisville, I'm not going to go in order. Louisville, the previous one, he had courted or flirted with like 18 different schools. The Raiders, before he finally went to the Falcons, after he signed like a 10-year contract, which is just a piece of paper, by the way, which is what I was saying about Washington State had extended Leach at $4 million per to 2023, and I haven't even read what they had to buy him out at, but his deal with MSU, Mississippi State, is 4 years, $20 million, $5 million per. Jamie Newman, grad transfer into Georgia, nice pickup for the Dogs. Newman is a baller, physical runner, 6'4", 230, can run between the tackles. Let's see, what else did I have to touch on? Hubbard is coming back. Nation's leading rusher for Oklahoma State is coming back to Stillwater next year, so that's good for the Mike Van Gundys. The good news keeps coming for the Gators. Marco Wilson coming back. C.J. Henderson's baby bro, high 4-star receiver, verbal commit. So we'll add him at the second signing period here, whenever that is, and I would think it's in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Signing day before they made the early one was usually first, like Wednesday in February, I think. So, yeah. That will be pretty soon. Okay, I think that covers the college football, right? In case you missed it, Rocky Long retired, and Brady Hoke replaced him, which is ironic because Long replaced Hoke at San Diego State when Hoke left for the Michigan gig. Hoke had been under Long back as an assistant, I believe the D-line coach. I don't even think he was D coordinator. I think he was D-line coach. Maybe like associate head coach. So, yeah, there we go. That's what's going on in college football. Brian Edwards Major Wager. Check out my NBA picks at BrianEdwardsSports.com. 17-2 run as documented on VegasInsider.com. And over and out. We'll have another video looking at NFL playoffs coming here shortly.